The market is closed for the day, and the latest data for ATAI Life Sciences NV, trading under the ticker ATAI on the NASDAQ, shows the stock finishing strong at $6.45, up a massive plus 17.70% on Friday, October 17, 2025, with trading volume exploding past 31 million shares. Now, before we even set the narrative, that kind of intraday move from an open at $5.54, a prior close of $5.48, and a push toward its 52-week high at $6.55 demands attention. Here's the key insight most investors missed. This wasn't a random momentum spike. It was the market reacting to the dual shockwave of two major announcements. First, the FDA's Breakthrough Therapy Designation, BTD, for BPL-003, and second, the company's $130 million public offering priced at $5.48 per share. The immediate assumption from retail traders: BTD means instant rally, and a public offering means sell-off. But this time, reality flipped the script. The BTD for BPL-003, a fast-acting psychedelic treatment for treatment-resistant depression, TRD, was strong enough to override the dilution narrative. Even more, the offering was oversubscribed, and ATAI secured an additional $11.4 million grant from NIDA to fund opioid use disorder research. That combination gave investors confidence that ATAI has both regulatory validation and the cash runway to execute. What we're seeing here is not just a hype cycle. It's the market pricing in stability in a biotech that for the first time in a long time looks financially and clinically de-risked. Decoding the movement and institutional behavior. ATAI Life Sciences isn't your typical biotech. It's at the frontier of psychedelic and neuromodulator therapies, high risk, high reward, and until recently dismissed by most institutional investors as speculative. That perception changed this week. The Breakthrough Therapy Designation isn't symbolic. It's a tangible, structural change. It tells investors that the FDA itself believes this drug could offer a significant improvement over existing depression treatments. The Phase 2b data supporting this BTD showed rapid, durable antidepressant effects from just one dose of BPL-003 with a short 90-minute therapeutic session, something that makes it scalable for real-world clinics. Add to that ATAI's earlier merger with Beckley Psychtech, the original developer of BPL-003, and you have a vertically integrated company controlling a drug now on an expedited regulatory track. This is why ATAI share price has surged over 437% in the past year, a massive breakout from its low single-digit slump earlier in 2024. And make no mistake, today's 31 million share volume wasn't just retail FOMO. Institutional players stepped in hard. Case in point, Cathie Wood's ARK Genomic Revolution ETF, ARKG, recently bought more than 250,000 shares, raising their total holding to roughly $14 million. That's institutional validation. Even Needham initiated coverage with a buy rating and a $12 price target, expecting BPL-003 to command up to 20% market share by 2035. So while many see ATAI as a headline-driven biotech, the truth is it's now a platform story with serious institutional backing. The business model and financial health. ATAI isn't just developing a single drug, it's building a biotech platform. Think of it like a decentralized incubator model. They fund and support multiple subsidiaries, each targeting a different mental health indication, from depression to addiction. The common belief is that this structure is complex and expensive. The reality? It's actually diversified risk done right. Yes, ATAI is still pre-revenue and burning cash. It reported an EBITDA loss of $27 million last quarter, but that's the norm for a clinical stage biotech. The $130 million public offering gives ATAI the capital cushion it needs to advance its lead programs without scrambling for more funding in 2026. Combine that with the $11.4 million NIDA grant, and you have an unusually strong financial position for a company at this stage. Let's talk numbers. Current ratio, 4.0, meaning strong liquidity. Price to sales ratio, 508x, normal for a pre-commercial biotech. Gross margin, 100% on small milestone revenues. ATAI's platform includes several high-value candidates. BPL-003, 5-MeO-DMT, now with BTD for TRD, moving toward Phase 3. RL-007, targeting cognitive impairment associated with schizophrenia and TRD. PCN-101, R-ketamine, another TRD candidate in mid-stage development. VLS-01, DMT, in early-phase studies for TRD. Each of these is a separate shot on goal, and that's the brilliance of ATAI's model: technicals, trading psychology, and risk. From a trading standpoint, ATAI's breakout is clean. The stock has exploded above both its 50-day and 200-day moving averages, confirming a technical breakout. The RSI is high, but not extreme, meaning this could consolidate before another leg up. Its beta of 1.55 confirms high volatility. It's 55% more volatile than the overall market. That's the nature of biotech. One clinical win can double the price. One failure can cut it in half. This is why traders using platforms like Robinhood, Fidelity, or Interactive Brokers need to handle ATAI differently. This isn't a long-term steady grower like Apple. It's a catalyst-driven biotech that trades on science, data, and FDA milestones. But the difference this time is the structure. Retail excitement plus institutional confidence plus financial runway equals legitimacy. If ATAI breaks and holds above $6.50, shorts could be forced to cover, setting up the potential for a short squeeze that pushes it even higher. Future catalysts and outlook. Looking forward, investors should keep their eyes on one major event: the initiation of Phase 3 trials for BPL-003, planned for Q2 2026. That's when the true commercialization pathway begins. Other upcoming catalysts include final FDA alignment on Phase 3 trial design, additional data from RL-007 and PCN-101, and potentially new strategic partnerships or licensing deals. The key risk? Clinical failure. Even with breakthrough status, success isn't guaranteed. A Phase 3 miss could be catastrophic. ATAI's cash runway extends into late 2027, but further financing or partnerships will be needed after that. Still, the opportunity is enormous. The global mental health treatment market is projected to reach $7.35 billion by 2031, and if ATAI can commercialize just one of its compounds, its upside is massive. In summary, today's plus 17.70% surge to $6.45 is more than hype. It's the market acknowledging a new phase for ATAI Life Sciences NV. A. Regulatory validation through the FDA's Breakthrough Therapy designation. B. Financial security via a fully priced and oversubscribed $130 million offering. And C. Growing institutional belief led by funds like ARK Invest. ATAI is evolving from a speculative biotech to a de-risked, institutionally supported platform with a clear path toward commercialization. Your turn. What's your price target for ATAI Life Sciences after this massive BTD news? Do you think it can break $10 before the Phase 3 trials begin? Drop your opinions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, Egyptian Incremental Babylon Calendar Accurate, like the video. F. Maligelo Egyptian